Hello folks and welcome to the Vertigo Tea Party, and let's try Celestial Tier Demon's Revenge. It's by White Guardian Studios. It currently has a Kickstarter with a very modest $12,000 goal, which ends on October 2nd, 2014. $8 or more will get you a digital copy of the game when it is released. They also have a playable demo on the Kickstarter page. Also, they are on Steam Greenlight, so if you like what you see, make sure to go vote for them. All relevant links will be in the video description below the video. They plan on releasing the game in 2 parts, and as far as I can tell, it's going to be for Windows only, at least right now. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do a new game. I've played about 45 minutes, and we'll watch the intro.
Touch the face of evil. How can we contemplate peace when we started the war? You call us vile, demons, murderers, and we call you the same. We will never see eye to eye. The time has come, and there is hell to pay.
Keep in mind, this is an early build of the game, so any weirdness you see, bugs, things of that nature, can be polished up before release, so please do keep that in mind. I like this art style. I like the more... This is a... While we're waiting for the intro here, this is a JRPG style RPG. I like the twist that it's with like the comic book, Western comic book style graphics. I think it's an interesting combination. But anyway, I'll let the rest of the cinematic play out on its own here.
The true face of evil is on its way. Of all the things you took from us in your time of need, remember the day you lost everything.
Celestial Tier Demon's Revenge. Now, I have played, like I say, I've played through a little bit of this before. I probably won't play through the whole demo because I actually didn't even get to the end because I ran into a bug that there was a showstopper bug. And also, there's only 2 developers for this game, Whitney White and Tyrell White. Actually, a lot of good considering. I like the music so far. Voice acting, I'll be honest, not very good. Again, keeping in mind this is alpha, and I presume... And hopefully not insulting anyone, but I presume they were just somebody like, yeah, well, let's just get some voice acting done. I probably just horrifically insulted someone. Sorry about that. But again, keep in mind a lot of this can be polished up. The big question is, of course, this team isn't tested yet. They did do some work creating some, oh god, I just forgot the name of it. The Mugen, the fighting game that has like a bajillion fighting characters in it. Like it's open source and you can basically create your own sprites. They did some work on that, created various characters for that, so they're not completely untested. But this would be their first, as far as I can tell, major game in and of itself. So you always got to keep that in mind when you're backing a Kickstarter, right? Either if you're going to back it at all, or how much money you're going to put into it. And I know there's a lot of big JRPG fans out there. So I think this is the audience that this game is going to appeal to the most, obviously. But you know, reading through their press copy or press statement and whatnot, it seems like they want to focus a lot not on just story with like bland combat, because some RPGs like, well, that has really good combat, the story's kind of weak, or this area's kind of weak. They kind of want to even that out a bit. And not have, like, well, I'm only playing this because the story's good, even though I hate the combat, or vice versa. So they're trying to even that out a bit. Of course, easier said than done. Easier said than done. Now, I will warn you ahead of time, I'm not a big fan of JRPGs. I think the last JRPG I actually finished was Final Fantasy VI, when it was new, if that dates me. It actually does a lot. I'm also not a big fan of sprite graphics, but I think these are well done. These are the more detailed sprite graphics, and I'm totally down with that. I think that looks much better. Not really down with the whole 16-bit graphics. I feel like that's been overdone to death. But I actually do like the look of this. And I'm talking quite a bit because there's a lengthy intro here. There's your saves point. But yeah, once we get started, you're going to see a lot of very common themes with JRPGs, like with how your items are set up, how you talk to NPCs, things of that nature.
Jagan, everyone here is doing something productive, but you're just sitting there catching a breeze. It's just not working out as we planned with you.
What do you want me to do? There's nothing else left. It seems you guys are used to working without your extra baggage, is the term you used, as I recall.
Extra baggage, nice one. Well, there's no use setting up camp in an area that is unsafe. Before we made ourselves at home here, we had some cleanup to do. You know, wolves? Well, we've been hearing wolves howling to the west. Surely you can do something about that.
Wolves? This is what I'm to use my training on?
Well, Rookie, if you see a demon on the way, then by all means, take your sweet time making minced meat of it. If we don't see you after a couple of hours, we'll know you were just the fluke that we all thought you were. Oh, I'd rather not waste my good men going out on a mission with you, but I can't let you go alone. Pick some people to go with you. If they say no, tell them it's my order.
I don't need any help from mere wolves.
You'll take 2 people for help. We might need you alive, you know? And take some supplies out of the supply crate, too. You might need them.
Wow, we got a lot of info in our info book. So one thing it takes me a little while to figure out was the controls. You can jump, which is quite interesting. I don't think you have that in a lot of JRPGs. The ability to raise yourself above a foot off the ground is something completely unknown to the genre, I believe.
Today is a good day for work, my friend. Time to pick up something heavy and drive the day.
Seeing how busy you are, I do not suppose that you would like more tasks on your hand.
Ah, my friend, but I do. A day in the life of a Rida is relentless. We get up, we prepare for the hunt, and we work. It's tough, but it's a hard job protecting our way of life.
Protecting. That's what I'm here for. I can do so much to help.
Yes, my friend, we all can. Now, what do you need from the mighty army?
I am going to go ahead and recruit him.
I was told to gather some help to drive some of the wolves away who have wandered near the camp.
But I can't drive a car.
You could be of assistance.
I suppose if you need me, I will be there.
Okay. Alright, so we've recruited him. And again, with typical RPGs, you can go inside the tents. Oh, but we can actually move at a diagonal. Again, I could be totally behind on JRPGs. It's a map of the forest. Some areas are yet to have been explored. So, you know, I could be totally missing some things. Of course, you can search everybody's stuff, and nobody really cares that you're going through their desk drawers and taking their mana potions or destroying their vases to take their valuable items out of it. But yeah, I won't be talking to all the NPCs or going into everything, just so we can get on to kind of the combat. It's a crate full of supplies. I'll only take what I need. See, that's some excellent voice acting right there. I'm totally available for hire. Probably not. Probably not. So let's go ahead and
Did you know that
talk to her.
these trees live? Just like you and I. They live. And without them we'd be nothing. Yet people decide it's a great idea to cut them down.
In order to survive, sometimes we must disturb that balance.
in order to make an omelet, you gotta chop a few trees down.
I heard you had an assignment to clear the area of wolves. How do you feel about that? We invade their home, settle on their land, and kill them so that we can feel safe at night.
That is the risk that you take when becoming a ritter. Your ideals go out the window, and you must follow orders.
I didn't see you as being another tool for this company to use.
I am no tool. I have my reasons for being here.
I know the story. Then why are you killing these forest creatures and not the demons that inhabit this area?
Let me ask you a question. Are the demons not living? Are they not surviving just like us? Who are we to enter their homes and kill them so that we can feel safe at night? If you want to love nature, then you should love it all, not pick and choose. Nature did not kill my wife. A rampaging demon did. Those are the demons that I am after. But in order to get to those demons, I have to clear the area of wolves so that we can all survive long enough to do that.
Jagan.
We'll go ahead and recruit the hippie. Why not? Alright, so we'll head out. And, oh my god, you can shift run. Again, sorry. I'm sure there's JRPG fans out there who's like, oh my god, you've been able to do that for 10 years. We have our save file. We'll go ahead and save it here. Just in case. And we're going to head on. Ooh, that looks... Oh, it looks like some helmets. Take some extra helmets. Tack them onto our already existing armor. I forget how we get out of here. Let's move on. Yeah, I want to show you kind of the combat here. I just don't know if this is something that I can do. But an order is an order, right? You don't have anything to worry about, my friend. The great Armad is here. Ding, ding. So we know this... Oh. Looks useful, my friend. It's a good idea to keep your eye open for items. Sometimes they can be hard to find. You really should not be too unfamiliar with things that you find. Learning about and finding items is a useful skill that every Ritter should possess. I'll keep that in mind. For now, let's keep moving. I do not want to be out here any longer than we have to. Totally available for amazing voice acting. I'm not a good voice actor girl. Oh, I didn't pick the item up. He's like, make sure to be on the lookout for items. Okay, I will. While he's standing right at it. And then he just moves on. Cutting the grass. Where's my rupees? I'm cutting this stuff free. Alright, let's head on over here. The old school running up the stairs sound. Listen, they are close. Their creatures are quick. Do not waste any time putting them down. These wolves don't look like they pose much of a threat. Agreed. If we're going to do this, let's be swift. Well, let's do this the right way. We drive all or most of them back. We track where they came from and try to control them. Agreed. No need to slaughter the entire pack. These wolves live in the forest and are an important part of the ecosystem. Regardless of what we do, let's move forward. Now see, I don't know if it's actually giving you a choice there or not. Let's go ahead and look, well, I don't know how to kind of hop into the combat because I'm sure many of you are interested to see how the combat works. After I pick up these shiny items. We got a flora oil and an antidote. Oh god. I like the little zoom in for both sides. So here we have our attack wheel. And it is turn-based. There isn't, I know so much JRPGs, like it's turn-based sort of, but there's still a timer. So if you take too long, you can just be attacked. So we have our skills, which are basically our magical attacks. Attack, which is attack. Swap, not sure what that does. Run if we want to run away. Items to use. Healing items, antidotes, scrolls, things like that. Guard, which I presume just, I don't know if it's defends other party members. And so for now, let's just do a regular attack. Let's see. And what's interesting there, if you look at the bottom right, you see the order. The combat order, which I'm maybe is, I don't know how they pick that, like if it's random. Or if there's some statistic that maybe, or stat that might make you go faster in the order. But you can see when I'm highlighting it, it shows where it's going in the order of turns. So you might want to, take one out sooner, or well, it's like, well, we probably can't kill that one fast enough. We'll attack this one. Oh, not much damage from a kick there. Probably should have picked up a real weapon. Alright, so we're going to do a regular attack again on the same one. I love this guy's weapon. It looks like a gigantic metal bugle. Apparently that one's letting off some steam. And this is our character, Jagan. We're going to attack with our awesome scythe. Battle scythe. Anytime you have any kind of weapon that normally is just a tool, but you use it in combat, you just call it battle. Whatever it is. Also, this guy looked kind of dwarfy. This guy misses a lot too. Oh, this attack hurts a lot. Well, alright. Makes a liar out of me, of course. Alright, next battle we're going to start using some of our extra abilities so you can see what that looks like. We got experience. Let's see. Unends gained? I don't know if that's... I don't know what that is. But you can see our XP, names, levels, all that. Standard stuff. Whoa. I don't know what the gravestone is there for. But there's a cute little squirrel. We can't attack that. Maybe that's for the better. You know people on the internet. Alright, let's run over here. I want to explore over here and see if I can find some items. If I can remember... Oh, I was going to check the inventory screen so you can kind of see what you can expect here. Of course, you have your items, your various abilities. So if you need to either check out their abilities or maybe heal. Actually, I don't think I have anybody who has heals. Nope. Oh, okay, he actually can heal. So if you want to heal in between battles, you can. Again, I like this comic book style art. I think that's the. I'm not even big into comic books, but it's nice to see this type of style of art in a RPG. Equipment. You have the weapon and the chainmail. Again, maybe this will expand when the game is finished. I don't know, but I don't think we have any other items to swap out. No big deal. Status. We can just see any status effects, poison, see information about them, etc. The info book looks like that's where all your quests are going to go to. Now, this is a little bit weird to control. Because if I hit enter, it goes back. So I need to pick this. Oop. I can set it as my active quest with control and enter. And I don't know how to scroll down. It says L2 and R2. Some of the controls seem kind of mixed. Some of them reference as if you've got a controller hooked up, and then others don't. And sorry, I can't remember how to move it down. But keep in mind, there is a... I forget how I found out how to do that before. But we have our save and load, return to title screen, shut down game. We're going to turn down that background music a little bit because it is absolutely blaring in my ears. Some other general things, movement, dash. Play had dash on by default. Text speed, we're going to go ahead and make that instance. Voice acting on, of course. And let's see, let's go ahead and go back to slashing. If I can remember. There we go. Okay, there we go. Cut our way through. There must be something good hidden up here, right? There must be. Oh, oop. Now, I don't know if there's any kind of preemptive... I did jump over him on accident, though. That should have counted for something. It's a lot of manti. 2 hit points. I think the guy with the giant metal bugle is our tank. So now let's start using some of our skills. So we're going to go with the druid lady. Oh no, this is the bugle guy. So he's going to taunt. I think if we... Yeah, if you look at the top left, it tells you what the ability does. Get the attention of your enemy for 5 turns. So I guess this taunts all of them. Which works out, because I think he's the best defensed. He looks like it. You know he's tough if he carries that thing around. Alright, so now it's our druid. Let's check our skills. We have Flame, a mild flame spell, and Icelet, a powerful ice attack that has a chance of freezing the enemy. Let's see. Now, here's one thing I'm still working on figuring out. If you look here, it says L1 in orange and then 1 in blue, and then this is L2 in orange and then 1 in blue. I think you have like different levels of mana. Let me try this. So we're going to do a flame on this guy. Nice. Oh wow, 1-shot kill. I like how it zoomed out too. Alright, we're going to go ahead and with him, our main character, we have a heal. And we have a deadly combination of slices with his scythe. And this one is L2-1. So let's use this. And we'll attack this guy. Since he's... Well, I guess it isn't really going to matter. Since it's just 3 mantises in a row here. Well, he missed 2 out of the 3, but he's dead, so... And our druid luckily dodged out of the way very skillfully. They seem to be doing less damage than they did when I played before. Maybe I was just getting unlucky before. Alright, so we get back to the tank. We're not going to use the taunt. We're going to try to attack. This guy seems to have a really low hit. Well, I say that, and of course he hits harder than anybody else has up until this point. So let's go ahead and use her fire attack again. Since, like I said, I'm just trying to kind of learn the skills at this point. We do notice, though, on Maggie, that first blue... I'm pointing at it like you can see my finger. The first blue mana bar is a little bit lower. So I'm going to guess if we do this again, it's going to drop it even more. Looks like it might have dropped it a little bit. We'll keep using the spells just to kind of blow through things a little quicker. Now, I don't know if there's any kind of system here where, like, if I attack this early, maybe I get to jump on the enemy. That would be cool. Because you can attack in the overworld screen, so it would be cool if I attack them, and that means I always get to attack first. And maybe that is what it means, because this time we are attacking first. So, Maggie, you're going to, again, use your skill. Let's go ahead and use Icelet on... Again, it doesn't matter since they're all going at the same time, so let's attack the one in the front. I don't know if your position, if an enemy's position or your position affects in any way how hard it is for an enemy to hit you. Like maybe if you're in the back, you're harder to hit with melee or ranged. I guess that would make sense. Alright, Jagan. We're going to do the Scythe Rush again. We're going to attack him since he's closer to the front. Nice. Wow. He got toe up. Worm A secretes a deadly toxin. Everyone's favorite thing in RPGs. Poisons. Who doesn't love poisons? Yeah, and see, now that we've used that other ability, the Icelet, our second mana bar. So, and again, maybe this is something typical in other RPGs. I'm just going to use Flamelet for this. But it's interesting that your mana is split up. So it's almost like what I'm envisioning anyway. And again, I haven't got far enough to know if this is set up this way or what have you, but... Oh, he just randomly gets hurt. I like how they wait for him to do their victor dance. We gotta have a victor dance, guys. Developers, if you're watching this, we gotta have a victor dance. That's standard. You can't not have a victory dance. It's madness. Uh-oh. Anytime a room is very foggy, you know it's bad. So we're getting... Here's a little story time. A lot of words. Probably could use a little page break there, make it a little easier to read. Again, this is just not me. This is like me kind of nitpicking here. It's a note. It says, find the soul where the path is bare. Reveal it all with the blood of the demons. Spawn a structure which traps the beast. The body of this empty soul will disappear. So it looks like we have a little mini quest / puzzle. Let's see if there's anything else we can find. You'll notice the screen flashing red. What does that mean? Well, it means our mod is poisoned. I think it says that here somewhere. Am I blind? Location. I don't see if it shows that he is poisoned. Maybe it just ran out? Let's find out. Please heal me. Stop experimenting with my life. And it might run out anyway. It says save this healing potion, right? Nope, he is still poisoned. That's alright. He'll tough it out. He's a tough guy. I'll heal him if need be. Oh, we got an empty vial. Oh, what's down here? I feel like we angered a bug. I do know there's some hidden paths around. I forget where I found one earlier. But I do like being rewarded with... Ooh. Let's see if I... Oops, sorry, ma'am. Even though you might be dead. Body regulator. I think this is the heal potion. Kirin ore. Let's see if our items have descriptions. I also like how the items are broken up into subcategories, so especially when you get later on, you get tons and tons of items. It's much easier to see, you know, find what you're looking for. Kirin ore. A heavy ore commonly found in weathered mountains raises attack. So can I can't use that yet. Maybe I have to find an item that accepts enchantments. I don't know. Floral oil. See, can be used for crafting. So looks like there's going to be some crafting in the game. Be interested to see how in depth that gets. Anyway, let's go ahead and oh, I forget how to use. I always forget. There's like one room. See, this just shows them all. There we go. Now it's working. All right, I can do antidote on you. Whoa, you are at 1 hit point. Let's go ahead and heal you up. And we'll also back out of here. You will heal your buddy Ahmed. And scroll on out of there. I think this person here, this purple demon, which I think is a female demon, I can't really tell. Pick this up. And that might be part of this quest. I actually couldn't figure out... Nice. I couldn't figure out how to... If that is part of it. I tried a few different things. I wasn't able to figure it out. Because there's the demon blood. And I tried, you know, going over here and then using the item on her. Because it says something about using the item on where the demon was. And using a box, that or using something to capture the beast. Which I was thinking like maybe something like a trap. But anyway. Let's go ahead and head back to the route we're supposed to go. But yeah, I like in any kind of RPG where there's areas off to the side where, you know, you won't really think to go, or you might, it's obvious more of a side trek. Like, this is where the game wants you to go. But going the other way got me a few extra items, some extra experience. I do like that kind of thing. And it picked us up a puzzle quest. And I like that kind of thing too, where you've got a quest that's not just a quest to go kill 10 wolves and come back to me or whatever. It's, you know, figure this out. I think that is good. So let's go ahead and use our skills. Nice. And we'll use our regular attack, and hopefully this will kill him off. So we didn't take any extra damage. Oh, yep. Ooh, it looks like Jagen's... Oh, actually, Jagen leveled up. I don't know if there's anything we can do now. Extra. Nope, looks like we just leveled up. Probably extra XP and whatnot. We're going to kind of blow through the forest here, because you kind of understand how the combat works at this point. Let's see, Maggie. Nope, I don't want her attack, because her regular attack is terrible. Oh, okay, it looks like it's actually an area of effect. Nice. So let's do this. Nice. Does that kill them both? Ah, I didn't kill either one. Alright, Ahmed. You'll be able to kill one of these, so no point in doing a taunt. Now you'll also notice that white line when I'm highlighting the enemies. So that will actually hit all the enemies in that line. Of course, these enemies are spread out. They're very tactical worm things, unfortunately for us. So that makes it a little bit more difficult. You know what? Go ahead and just regular attack this worm, because he should be sort of low. You should be able to finish him off. Oh, wow. I hate that toxin. And let's just go ahead and do regular attack. Save our mana up. Bugle that guy. Whoa! 46! Holy crap. I think we killed him about 5 or 6 times over. In some alternate dimension, all of his children and grandchildren just died. You're poison, aren't you? Alright, here's a little sign. Investigation site is south, the Ritter camp. By the way, I keep wanting to read that as Riddler camp, which could be pretty awesome, actually. I want to work for the Riddler. Oh, nope. No. I jumped on his head. I should totally get extra damage or crits or something. Oh. He didn't like that, me jumping on his head right off the bat. Okay, Jagen is actually kind of low. Let's go ahead and do another fireball. Actually, the isolate, does that do a range too? No. So let's go with the flame, because I think we can hit 2 targets here. Yeah. There we go. I like the way they do the AE, where it's a more realistic AE, because I know in a lot of older JRPGs, it was basically, if a spell's an AE, it's just going to hit every enemy. So you have to kind of plan a little bit more about which spells you use based on, okay, is it a circle? How closely grouped up are these enemies, etc. Let's see. How are we doing here? You are hurting pretty bad. I think you'll be fine. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. You definitely got to kill at least one of these. Alright. Jagen, you need to finish off. Actually, you know what? Do a regular attack, because I think this wolf is probably also close to dead. Just don't miss. There we go. Alright, Maggie. Maybe we'll get lucky and you'll freeze the enemy. Nice. Killed and frozen. So both goals achieved. Alright, now that we have a little bit of time here, let's use your abilities. Go ahead and heal Ahmed and yourself. You are low on mana. It's very weird mana system. Well, at least I think it is. Again, I don't know if maybe that's typical to have kind of like this is your level 1 spell mana. This is your level 2 spell mana. It's a very interesting approach, I think. I don't know if I would like it long term, but it's interesting. Again, it might totally be something that's been done a million times. But all right, so I don't want to check equipment actually. I want to check items because where is it? Experimental combination with revive with a ally with 50% health. Magical plant that recovers MP. Recovers level 4, level 1 MP. So you need separate items to heal your various levels of magic points. That, I don't know how I feel about that. Like that feels like that could be a little overly tedious. Again, I don't play a lot of RPGs, but just as someone who is kind of a... Going to use that to heal his level 2. And we'll heal his 2, why not? It feels like it could be a little overly cumbersome to have to worry about different types of healing items for different levels of mana, right? Again, that's my opinion, of course. All right, let's talk to this tree that looks like a tree with a what's the term? Bosom? I don't know. I screwed it up, so forget it. This is strange. I believe this tree is breathing or sleeping. I do not know. There are legends about these types of things. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's like looking at the planet come to life. Such a peculiar natural phenomenon. I must study this. This could bring great knowledge and help us understand the land more. Such amazing voice acting. All right, so there, as you can see, there's enemies up there. Oh, let's go. Actually, if we can get up there. Oh, can we attack these rocks? I don't think so. Oops. Oh, what? Our weapon can't break giant solid stones with rock? That's unrealistic. Yeah, I think there are other hidden paths that I've missed. I remember doing in my first playthrough where if you walk through the trees, you can kind of find a veering path. I will leave that to you, dear viewers, to try out for yourself. Again, keeping in mind there is a demo on their website. Even I think it's the same demo that I'm playing. Push enter while facing the water to swim. Now this is actually close to where I bugged out, so I'm going to be a little careful here. Enter to get back out. And just in case the devs are watching, the place that I bugged out was not here on this bug. Oh, I can't jump over there? Yeah, I'm just going to walk away. Yeah, I'm never going to go over there. Get out! There we go. We tricked the mantis. Now we're going to play just a little bit longer. I think you get the basic idea of how this is set up. The real question, of course, is going to be, how does this game work? Like, how good is the story? How good is the combat in the long term? Right now, like I see, the combat seems pretty standard for a JRPG. Wow, we're terrified of those mantises. Mantises. These are like some devastating looking effects for mantises. I never knew they were so scary. All right, let's. Wait, why did they all lose their turn? Well, we've already taunted. We need to start killing these things. All right, these are not. Oh, that's kind of in a group. Yeah. Okay, it shows us there. So yeah, let's attack both. Come on, don't miss, for God's sakes. Oh, nice. Nice. 1 shot, 2 kills. It is still just you. Well, I was going to say I would use an item to kind of unfear them or whatever it is that they are. But I think he's actually got it. My first playthrough, man, he missed almost all the time. It was crazy. Alright, so here's the place I got bugged out, developers, in case you're watching and care. I actually jumped into the water here and went up to the north right, yes. The northeast there, and I couldn't get back out. I couldn't jump back on the shore. Actually, maybe I didn't press enter. I don't know. Anyway, so let's progress a little bit further here. We're going to try to avoid some encounters for the time being and just kind of see where the story's going. Stop where you are, soldier. What is the meaning of this? What is that thing back there? This is confidential. Investigation. Oops. Please turn around. Stop where you are. Okay, yep. All right. Saying the same thing to me. Whoop, wolves. Wolves everywhere. Ooh, what's this? Merino vial. The origin force. Oh, there's a statue. That looks important. I have no idea how I could get up there. I don't think I can climb, can I? Hit enter, jump. Nope, can't jump up there. Alright. Fair enough. And that looks pretty steep. A hazardous liquid? Yes, let's just pick that hazardous liquid that's up in the middle of the forest. Residents of Hasphal. Story, at least my understanding of this, is you're in a land where basically the humans drove out these creatures and now they've been living on these lands. And now those creatures that we drove out want to come back and take the lands back. And we're like, hey, you jerks, they're ours. And we're trying to, you know, play it up like they're the bad guys in all of this. But yeah, I think that might be a good time to start. Or start? Yes. Now we're just now starting the game. I think this would be a good time to stop. I think it gives you a good idea of the way the game looks, sounds, the combat. Obviously, the story, we're not given a whole lot to go with, at least in game. They do have some more written up on their website if you want to read some of the backlog. Like I mentioned before, in a nutshell, the humans have driven out or at least from what I can gather, the humans have driven out these creatures. The creatures are coming back. Some other crazy stuff is going on, as one might imagine. And one interesting thing I thought that they mentioned was that in this world, the humans have kind of done away with religion, like it used to be around, but they've done away with it. And now they're focused on technology and science, which I think is a cool twist as well. So yeah, there's more info there on the website. Again, story-wise, we haven't found a whole lot yet. There's still more to the demo, but I kind of want to leave a little bit to you guys' imagination. And honestly, I think this Let's Try is going a little long, and it's getting a little repetitive as far as keeping in mind the object of these Let's Tries is to show you how the game works. I think we've got the basics. Don't forget to check out their Kickstarter. I will have a link for it in the description. Again, they're asking for a very modest amount. I think it's like $12,000, which is very, very low. So I'll be interested to see if they can reach that, what kind of game they can turn out. And also, make sure to vote for them on Steam Greenlight if you like what you saw today. And don't forget to go try the demo yourself. Thank you guys for watching. If you'd like to see more games covered like this that you might not have heard of, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Leave comments. Let me know what you thought of this game, and I will see you next time.
Step back, though. We are getting this worked up about a mobile game. I mean,
I do hate you, though. I want to be 100% clear with a moment of seriousness. I hate your guts.